On April 14th, Bridgewater State University basketball players, students, and staff were introduced to wheelchair basketball, courtesy of the New England Blazers.
We are a wheelchair basketball team. We are a member of the National Wheelchair Basketball Association. Well over 300 teams throughout the United States and Canada.
The event was held at the university as part of an effort to help raise awareness at Bridgewater State of students with disabilities. This also served as a teaching tool in showing some of the similarities and differences of a worldwide game that may come easy to some.
The reason that we're doing this is to bring awareness, to bring attention to what people with disabilities have to overcome every single day to achieve, especially our students here at Bridgewater State. We admire their strength and courage and persistence.
It's all about, accessibility and actually giving them some perspective what it would be like if they ended up, physically challenged, and it goes and shows them how demanding the sport is itself. Anybody that wants to try it, just go out and take your regular lawn chair, go set it up at a free throw line and try shooting it in the basket, and you'll get some perspective of how hard it is.
A familiar face assisted in getting this event played at Bridgewater State. Brian Borkland, who serves as an assistant with the Blazers, wanted this game to serve a purpose to its fans.
Kind of show the community that just because we have obstacles doesn't mean that we're going to stop living life.
Brian just recently graduated from Bridgewater State. I brought him back to help us to put a focus on students with disabilities, and that really is his role. And he's done a great job, and we have work to do as a society and as a university.
Unlike other teams in other sports, this is a team that has to pay their own way through fundraising.
It's tough for adults, especially adults who are physically challenged, to get sponsorship and everything. We don't have the corporations coming out and handing us money. It's unfortunate too, because again, if you put it all into perspective, we do just as much, if not more work than your able-bodied athlete, yet they get money to play their sports and sponsorship to do their sports, and it's disappointing to see that those who are physically challenged don't get the funds to compete at the top level in their sport.
If anybody wants to donate, or contribute to our travel expenses and equipment expenses, you can go to NewEnglandNEblazers.com.
The Blazers took on 5 Bridgewater State teams, including a team led by President Fred Clark, a team of students, and a pair of teams consisting of Bridgewater State athletes, including the men's and women's basketball teams.
It's a good experience because you're not really used to playing in a wheelchair, and when you see how difficult it actually is, opens your eyes to
It's definitely a lot of work with your hands, your arms especially. It just gives you a different perspective of different types of basketball and just a different outlook.
Although these were friendly contests, of course both sides wanted to win their games.
It was all fun. Definitely a cool guy. But yeah, just little fun talk.
Some of the guys went and started doing a lot of the talking and everything. If you want to talk garbage, I'm the one that'll respond to it. So I don't hesitate. When you talk garbage, I'll make sure I make my shots.
On this night, it wasn't about who won or lost, however, spreading the message of this sport and showing sports are for everyone.
As far as those who are physically challenged, sports are still for everybody. No matter what your disability might be, there is a sport that you can go out and compete in still.
We'll be more mindful of the obstacles our students and people with disabilities have to overcome. I would love to see it come back next year and the year after, again, just to build a crowd, to bring attention, bring people together in fellowship for a great cause, and hopefully I'll practice between now and next year so I can maybe get a basket.